The world is in the midst of a revolution, but not just culturally or politically, but astrologically and spiritually due to Pluto return. Pluto is a planet associated with death and rebirth. It is the force that crumbles things to ashes in order to rebuild. I have Pluto in my 12th house, and this life has been a tough and exhausting one for me. Pluto is considered the lord of the underworld. It has a knack of exposing hidden truths, dark secrets, and shadowy stuff. It brings the dark, hidden, and the taboo up to the surface in order for it to be dealt with and faced. Pluto is highly creative energy, but whenever we have something new to the surface, there has to be a certain level of destruction too. Pluto rules over the process of transformation, that dark night of the soul that leads us into a spiritual awakening and then ultimately a rebirth. Because Pluto return has occurred in the sign of Capricorn, there will be a spotlight on government, big businesses, authority figures, and essentially anyone in a position of great power, and especially the entertainment industry. Exposing truths about how the world is run, and this will continue until roughly 2028. So how is the best way to get through this without completely losing all sense of reality, especially how the world handled COVID? I'm still in shock at how the unvaxxed were treated. My choice on what I put in my body should not have any reflection on anybody else. I fell out with one particular family member who still continues to get vaccinated because I chose not to, and also chose not to get my children vaccinated. Again, my choice. And I remember constantly arguing to the point that for a while I had to not speak to them, as my opinion was I truly believed my immune system is strong enough to fight off any virus. And while the parks and gyms were all closed, as we know, exercise helps boost your dopamines and serotonin levels, but we couldn't do that. But off licence and takeaways were still open, so fresh air and exercise were bad, and drinking alcohol and fast food was considered good. Anyway, those crazy times are behind us and lessons have been learned, and as people, let's not turn against each other again. And the next few years are going to be bumpy, so it's good to prepare your soul so you are not feeling depressed and full of anxiety. So how do we do that? Well, we need to elevate our soul and our soul consciousness, and to do that is to be authentic. Stop pretending and hiding behind who your family and friends want you to be. Be you, even if it upsets everyone that is close to you. Why should you change pieces of you to make others happy and try to fit into someone else's version of how they think you should be? I am the black sheep of my family. I am the scapegoat. I am called loud. I'm the one with no filter. That is their opinion. I don't see myself like that. I spoke out, and I've lost 90% of my family due to speaking about my truth. But I am at peace with myself, which means I can let go of all the weight that has held me down. So to be truly authentic, you must be you. But to be you, you must love yourself and truly love yourself, even the not so nice bits, as nobody is perfect. Treat yourself like you would treat someone who you would love. Spoil yourself. Buy yourself flowers and gifts. And remember that other people's opinions are just that. It's their opinion. It does not mean it is true. It's hard to shut out the hurtful things that people say, but 99% of the time, those speaking hurtful words are just projecting something they don't like about themselves onto you. Nobody should have any expectations on you. I had that my whole life. I'm a big disappointment. But that is because someone had put their expectations on me. But by doing that, you're putting a negative energy on me, on what you think I should be and not what I think I should be. So that's a them problem. Try and ground yourself for at least 5 to 10 minutes a day. Put your phone down when you do this. Connect with Mother Nature. I know not all of you can go into the back garden to go barefoot, but please go for a walk in nature, listen to the birds, disconnect from social media and stop believing everything you see online is to be true. Turn the TV off. I haven't watched the news in years. I refuse to be brainwashed anymore. If you're into crystals, meditate with them. Obsidian is one of my favourites. I don't meditate with it as it's a protection stone. But I do get a lot of messages about love and healing, so pink tourmaline is the best crystal for that. It is better than rose quartz. Pink tourmaline is said to have a calming and soothing effect on emotions, helping to relieve anxiety, stress and depression. It's also believed to promote self-confidence and love, making it a popular choice for anyone seeking to balance their emotional centre. So it's an all-round crystal to help with everyday life. If you have children, being a parent is about unconditional love. Kids can test you and sometimes the testing is never ending. But no matter what, if you can help your kids, then do it. I do not get this tough love approach. No matter how old my children are, if they need me, I will help them. If my friends need me, I am there, even if all I can do is listen. Being a decent parent is all about love, and I still can't get my head around why some people ignore their children, pretend they don't have children, marry someone who makes them choose their children or choose them over their children and blatantly ignores the fact that they have children out there. I've always said no matter how much it may hurt, take it as a blessing. Nobody wants to be around people who don't like you or want you. Surround yourself with people who celebrate you, lift you up and not give you anxiety by being in their presence. But if you can help anyone, even if it's just by dropping a text to say hello or helping someone do their garden, then do it. As people, we have lost our way a bit. Something so simple as a kind gesture can mean the world to someone. Champion your friends. Support small businesses or friends and family, especially if they're just starting out. How hard is it to like or share a post? It's not always about money. A simple reshare costs nothing. I am fully aware some people do not want you to do well, but you don't have to be like them. Do something nice today. Support someone who is the underdog. Cheer for your friends like you do your favourite celebrity. Believe me, you will get more out of it as your favourite celebrity don't care about you. So to really get through the next few years, you really need to drop the ego and want what is not just best for you, but what is best for others.